Unmasking Poetry, Decoding Figurative Language in Verse. Hello, language enthusiasts. Today we're going to dive into the beautiful and intricate world of poetry. But not just any aspect of poetry, we're going to focus on figurative language. Figurative language is a key element in understanding and appreciating the depth of poetry. So, let's demystify it together. Figurative language is when words or phrases are used in a way that is different from their usual or literal meaning, in order to create a particular effect. They're used to convey deeper meanings, add beauty, or provide a more engaging and vivid experience for the reader. Common types of figurative language include metaphors, similes, personification, hyperbole, and idioms. For example, when we say, "She's a night owl," we don't mean that she's literally an owl. Instead, we're using a metaphor to express that she stays up late and is active at night, just like a night owl. Now, you might be wondering, why is figurative language important in poetry? Well, figurative language allows poets to express complex emotions and ideas in innovative and condensed ways. Poets often use figurative language to evoke emotions, create vivid images, and establish mood or tone. They can describe the world in unique, non-literal ways that get us to think, feel, and see things differently. Identifying figurative language in poetry can be a bit tricky at first, but with practice, it gets easier. The key is to be alert for words or phrases that don't seem to be used in their usual or literal sense. For instance, consider the line, "Her eyes were stars in the night." Here, the poet uses a metaphor, a type of figurative language, to describe her eyes not as, like, stars, but as stars themselves. This suggests her eyes are bright, beautiful, and captivating. Tip: reading the poem out loud can sometimes help you catch instances of figurative language. The sound, rhythm, and emphasis on certain words can give clues. Recognizing figurative language is only half the battle. The real challenge is interpreting what it means. Remember, the purpose of figurative language is to convey something beyond the literal. When you encounter figurative language, try to identify what it is adding to the poem. What images does it create? What emotions does it evoke? How does it contribute to the overall theme or message of the poem? Note, there may not always be one correct interpretation. Poetry is subjective, and different readers may have different interpretations. That's part of the beauty of poetry. There you have it. Understanding and interpreting figurative language can really enhance your experience of reading poetry. Keep practicing with different poems, and you'll soon become a pro at decoding the language of verse. We hope you found this video helpful, and remember, the world of poetry is waiting for you to explore.